guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new here, my name's Lauren, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you guys all about my plan to do a 2025 no-buy year. So if that sounds good to you, let's jump right in. So for those of you that don't know, I did a no-buy in 2020, and that was a great experience for me. It was really challenging. And I did that because I was working in the fashion industry. I felt this urge to be buying things all the time. It really got to a bad point where I was buying things and I was like hiding them from my husband because I didn't want to show him that I was buying more and more stuff. In addition to what could possibly be an addiction to shopping, I also was really relying on shopping to make me feel better. If I was having a bad day, bad week, bad year, shopping was my go-to coping mechanism. And so those are things that I had to be faced with in that 2020 year that I feel like I really learned from. I am much more thoughtful about my clothing purchases. I try to be really aware of when I'm wanting to shop because I feel sad, or and just try and make shopping just an experience and not have it be like a coping mechanism. So that's something I've focused on a lot in my 2020 no buy, and just being open about wanting to buy things and not bringing so much like guilt and shame into it. So that's what I did in my 2020 no buy. But what I found is it's hard for me to limit myself when it comes to buying things. So I actually set myself a low buy in 2024, and the low buy was going to be buying one item per month, and that's it. So 12 items for the year. That's a lot of items. 12 items is a lot of items. But it was completely blown out of the water. Snowballed. I went to the thrift store. I was like, oh, these February items, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that'll be my next 6 months. March comes, I go to the thrift store again. And then once it was clear that the low buy was totally ruined in my eyes at that point, I just gave up, and I ended up adding 70 plus items into my closet this year. And I even tracked every single piece so that I could see what I bought and whether it's thrifted or new to me. And it was interesting to see that some of the pieces I bought, I ended up just not even trying to include in my wardrobe. I think a big problem for me is if it's close, very close to what I want, I'll purchase it. So I'll give you an example. I wanted a pair of loose summer pants. Before I found my perfect pants in September, I was on the hunt for a pair of like loose, lightweight, easy pants. I bought a couple of pairs this year, and I brought them home and I'm like, no, these aren't gonna work. Like one pair was like this mint color, one pair was too tight, but they were all so close to what I wanted. I'll make it work. And then I bring it home and like reality sets in. Actually, this doesn't fit you right. This isn't the right color. These aren't the right length. And I just learned I have to be really, 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 really specific with myself to allow myself to bring something into my wardrobe. And that's something I'm learning like right now, within the last like month of like going through and looking at the stuff that I bought and realizing how much of it I never even wore, or I regret it immediately. And that's like a hard lesson to learn, obviously. You spent the money, but it's something that I'm really happy I learned, because that's one of my biggest problems is like letting something not be a big deal in the store, and then I take it home and I don't wear it because it's not right. So with all that in mind, I decided to do this no buy in 2025 as like a reset. I want to not bring anything new in, nothing shiny and new, just wear what I have, see what I'm wearing, and just like narrow down my wardrobe. Because right now I have over 250 items of clothes in my wardrobe. It's too many. I feel like I can't enjoy the pieces that I really love because I'm I have so many things that I need to wear to like get the use out of it. I just really want to like become reintroduced to my wardrobe and my style and see what I love, what I wear, and basically get rid of the rest, because I don't need 250 pieces of clothing in my wardrobe. I would love 150, 100, I don't know, you know, maybe less. That would be ideal. And I think allowing myself to just sit with what I have will make me appreciate it more. As someone who really loves and appreciates clothes, it is hard for me to get rid of things that are like perfectly good and fit into my wardrobe, but I think that's the part that feels kind of hard and like a little bit uncomfortable, is taking the time to learn what my style is and really zoning in on it and getting rid of the rest. And that is very uncomfortable to me because, like I said, I love clothes, I love details, I love color, I love outfits, and getting rid of something because it doesn't fit feels easy. Getting rid of something because I have things that are better feels hard. It feels very hard. You know, maybe I don't wear that purple pant that much, but it's so cute. Like, it's so beautiful. But I think it's about reframing it in a way that feels like I'm gonna give it new life. Like, it's not good for me, but it will go to someone who will get a lot of wear out of it and will love it, and it'll get to see the light of day more, and it won't just sit in my closet. And I think that's where I'm gonna have to go with this whole process. Otherwise, it's just gonna be really overwhelming and really uncomfortable. I'm sure it'll be overwhelming and uncomfortable anyway, but I think that that's just part of the process. So what are the rules? Rule number 1, no new clothes. Not replacements. What am I replacing? I have like 50 pairs of shoes. Like, unless my Blundstones snap in half, I don't need any new clothes. Or shoes. No new clothes, no new shoes. I think I'm allowed to buy accessories, jewelry, neck accessories. I'm really into neck scarves right now. Rule number 2, I'm allowed to receive and ask for clothes as gifts because, you know, it's a gift. So, you know, if I don't buy it, I think that's okay. Rule number 3, I cannot go thrifting. I cannot go thrifting. I have no self-control. Maybe I'll go thrifting and look at the homewares just to like do a little test to see if I can control myself, because that would be a real test. Going into the thrift store and not buying any clothes. I don't know her. Like, I could never. So that actually maybe I'm gonna make a video on that in like March. Go to the thrift store and not buy any clothes. Oof, maybe I'll have to do it in like July or something when I'm really closer to the end, as a real test. I'm trying to think, should I add any more rules? I don't know, this seems like good rules. Suggest me some rules down below if you guys think of any rules that I didn't say, or I'll add any rules that I think of later on, or I'll add them here somewhere if I decide I need any more rules. But I think no buying clothes is like the main one. Yeah, that feels good. This video is mostly to keep me accountable, so if you're doing a no buy or a low buy in 2025, like, please comment down below so we can be accountable together. Appreciate it. I'm really making this like 80% because of accountability and like 20% because I think it's enjoyable content. This is the type of content I like watching. People doing no buys and explaining why they're doing a no buy and then giving me updates on their no buys. So if you want an update in 3 months, in 6 months, at the end, like, let me know down below. All right, guys, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was weird, but give it a thumbs up if you like. And if you don't want to miss anything from me, make sure to subscribe. I put out new videos on Sunday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!